Oh, look in Emma Jane's pram, aunties. Can you remember the Emma Jane? She got this one for Christmas. She got this little vintage pram that I rescued from a recycling centre. Grumpy cut the handles down for me, and so we could make it shorter so it would fit her. I cleaned it up. And then I bought these little toys at a vintage doll and teddy show. And Emma Jane had those in your stocking, I think, didn't you, Emma Jane? Think so. You had them for Christmas anyway. She's got her babies in here. All snuggish bugs. I mean, it's perfect inside. There's not a mark on it. It does have the apron, but I kept the apron off. It's in the nursery. It's got this cute little flowers on the side. And then she has this blanket from Auntie. Auntie knitted and blinged up this blanket for her for Christmas. And then she's putting a little teddy, look, that says Jesus loves you. She's got a baby's bottle, and she's got Cleo, her little pussy cat that she had for Christmas as well. And she is over here, and she is hugging a big box. What's in that big box? Hey? Aunties. It says, for best results and less dramas, open other ends. Ooh, ooh, what is it? Emma Jane's giving it a hug, so we know it's something that she loves. What is it, Emma Jane? Oh, it's a Cosatto baby stuff with personality. But which one is it? Oh, let's open the box, said Emma Jane, and have a look. Okay, aunties, I'll just try to set you up in the window on the little squeezy tripod. Let's see if that's going to work. Emma Jane is there. Do you just want to move out of the way a little bit? Here is your little nephew, James. Yeah. And he's on the sofa with a friend. To talk about another day. Right then, I think we need the knife. I think we need a knife. Emma Jane is just here. I don't know if you can see her. Many is wondering. It's a nice day today. Well, it's dry. You can see the sun shining further out there. A few clouds. Well, it's clouds out there. It's not a cloudy day. It's February still. The sun isn't blazing on us, but you know, it's smiling and it's waiting in the wings. So that's great. So let's say on the front which one. No. Okay. So let's have a little bit of a story time first. Should we tell them a story first of all, Emma Jane? The last time I went out with the eye candy, which was, I think, I might have been out since, but I definitely think it was when I was at the Black Country Museum. And it was fantastic for the Black Country Museum. It was absolutely fantastic. I don't know if you can hear me very well because I'm filming on my phone. So I'm away from the phone, and our lunchtime hawk is coming. We have a hawk that flies up, follows the tree line up, the wood line. He's out there now, so it must be lunchtime. Yeah, and it was so heavy. I know I'd driven 3 hours away from home and I'd stayed somewhere overnight. I know I'd done that, but it was just heavy. And I came back and I said to Russ, it's just so heavy for me. I just lifting it up over that lip. It's a brilliant, brilliant pushchair. I recommend it. It's such a beast. It goes anywhere, and it's not really a heavy pushchair. It's just now that I have a boot, rather than before I used to have a camper, slide the door and just push the pushchairs on. Now I have to dismantle them and take them apart. And it is just a bit more of a faff. And So when I came back, I said to Ross, that's it. I said, I just cannot cope with that. It's just so draining. And it's draining, like, to the point where, you know, I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do the hassle of it. I'm just like, Reborns for me are meant to be a distraction, fun, therapy, not stressful. Not another stressful situation. So I bought the boys. So someone, I think it was you, Sam Stone, said, why isn't Toby in his pushchair that he likes? You're absolutely right. And the reason that is because the eye candy was already in the car and I just couldn't be bothered to take it out of the car and swap them over. That's simple as that. Simple as that, because it's all effort. It's all an extra effort. Whereas the strollers, so I bought another stroller. The strollers are light, they fit in the boot, even with the seats up. There is another reason, because I need to at least have one seat in my back seat now up. Oh, that's more news are coming. I'm not sure when that'll come, actually. But yeah, I do need to put a seat up as well now, like in the foreseeable future. And so, yeah, I got a girl pushchair this time. Let's just go straight into it. I got a girl one. I have, Emma Jane, and that'll make you pleased, won't it? And somebody said, what are you going to do about the babies, though, if you've got a pram? What are you going to do about the babies? I do have my Wayfarers. The Wayfarer chassis will fit in my car, I think. Me and Russ both think, with the seats upright. Stroller should fit in there as well, with the seats upright. And if I wanted to take out, and so on the Wayfarer, so that's an old pram, a vintage pram. On the Wayfarer, I've got the pram bodies. So the pram bodies will be able to, because I'm really itchy today, sorry. The pram bodies, I did take a histamine this morning. I don't know. And the pram body, I will just use when I'm not using the other back seat in the car. You know, I'm not going to be using the back seat in the car all the time, but I do want it to be able to be free up and for me to be able to take a pushchair if I need to. And the person that might be sat in that back seat to be able to have their pushchair. Very cryptic, Caroline. I know, because there's something going on behind the scenes that you kind of know about, and it's like hard to believe it for me. So there's something going on behind the scenes, but you will all find out within the next few weeks. Particularly if you watch the baby and toddler show that I went to on Saturday, but that video's not up yet. Don't really want to break the box in case it's damaged and needs to go back. So I got ow, just cut myself. I'm gonna have to break the box. I bought a Cosatto for the boys because Timothy has got straight legs, so he likes his legs out straight. Toby didn't like the round bit on the eye candy anyway. Right out the way, Millie, don't knock yourself. I know, Mum's here. Toby didn't like that, so the boys love that. So now that I don't have the eye candy, it's so much easier just to go in the nursery or go from the garage and get these strollers out. And then if I take a baby and I want to take a stroller for a baby, then I just have to plan it, you know? And then that's fine. I'm okay with that. I don't take my little ones out very much. I'm more into... come on, Caroline, get the backs open! I know you're shouting at me. I know. Stop yipping. We want to see it. I don't very often take the little ones out because I love the toddlers. I do. I love the interaction, and that's where I get most of my enjoyment from. James Happy is here. Let me just take a photo of that because I don't know which one I'm going to use for my thumbnail, and it'll probably be back to front anyway. Yeah, I very rarely take the little ones out anyway because they just don't do anything much for me, and I like to interact with them. So I know that some of you are a bit concerned because I also won't have that car seat. That car seat is going with the eye candy to a certain person. It's being stored here at the moment, but it will have use. I was going to sell it, and then I asked this other person if they wanted it, and they were like, yes, it's perfect for dog walking. Oh, well, I just definitely can't live that out of there. We're going to have to shuffle it out. Are you ready to shuffle it out? Well, you know it's going to be a bit of pink anyway, because it's for the girls. And yes, I know. I do say pink for a girl and blue for a boy. I know not everybody else does, but I do. Because I'm a little bit old-fashioned like that. So let's see if we can shake it out then, aunties. Ready? Yes! Look at that! Isn't it cute? So this is a Supa 2 pushchair. It's an older Cosatto, because I've got a Supa 3 for the boys. But it's brand new. Brand new. I think it's an open box return, I think, or it's just surplus stock. Because, you know, when we had COVID, they weren't selling so much. And not only that, there's bound to be loads of pushchairs left over in places. So I did buy this from eBay, from a seller off of eBay, and very reliable. It didn't come on the day it was meant to come, and I seen the tracking, so you've seen something over there that you shouldn't have been looking at. That was very, very naughty. I hope I remember to blur that out. Anyway, yeah, very reliable. It didn't come. It was meant to come on Wednesday, so like I stayed home. Just an excuse to just lie on the sofa all day. No, I stayed home anyway. And it didn't arrive. And I seen on the tracking it had been requested to go back to the seller. And I was like, oh, crud. It's gone back to the seller. So I rang them up and said, why has it gone back to you? And she said, well, because I want to drink. I'm trying to avoid letting you see who's joined Annie on the sofa. Yeah, they'd mixed up the parcels. The labels had come off, because sometimes labels do that, don't they? They come off of one parcel and go on to another. I had that once. I was meant to receive something really stupid, something minimal amount of money, and my label got crossed over with a phone, like a brand new phone. It was hilarious because it said it had been delivered. And it had been delivered to me, and it wasn't mine. I didn't order it, and it was a right you wouldn't believe how much of a kerfuffle it was to send it back. It was ridiculous. I know you want to see the pushchair. Come on, Caroline! Or show us the sofa, show us the sofa. That video is a-coming, folks. You know I like to tease. Keep me water intake up. Yeah, and it was a right kerfuffle to send this back in. I didn't want it. I hadn't ordered it. It was a lot of money. I mean, I probably ordered something really stupid. I can't even remember what I ordered, and it was coming by courier, but it was really something really stupid, really small. And it took weeks and weeks to organise this to go back to the people, because it said it had been delivered. And I didn't even sign for it. It just got left in a box. So, like, it could have been anybody. But there's no way. I can't have something that isn't mine. No way. No way. It caused me great stress. So when this didn't come, I was like, I rang them up, and she said, the things have got crossed. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Don't worry. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, these things happen. She said, we didn't want to deliver it for you then. You know, you would have got the wrong item. Luckily, the other person had got the item, had got this. I'd got this first, and so he could. So the driver towed them and everything. And anyway, so it came on Friday. Today I'm filming this on Monday. I believe it's the 21st of February. No, the 20th. It says rest day on the board there because I'm out tomorrow. So I'm not even like meant to be doing anything really exciting like this, because this like uses up loads of adrenaline, and I get really tired afterwards because all my littles are like, woohoo! And we're like, Emma Jane, woohoo! We got a new pushchair. Anyway, so yes, it came on Friday. I went to baby and toddler event with my daughter on Saturday. I did something yesterday. Maybe a box opening, could be. And then today I'm filming this. I'm meant to be having a rest day. Tomorrow I'm having a Reborn Mummy meetup. So anyway, let's turn this around. So this is a Super 2. And it's like a few years old design, because they always come up with new designs, don't they, every year to entice you to buy them. And if you're a regular viewer here, you know that I don't like Cosatto prams. I've had a couple and they're just not. Looked at some actually on Saturday at this baby event, and they still haven't made the pram body soft. They still haven't done that. It's like not luxurious. Do you know what I mean? It's just hard for a baby to lie on. I'm like, no. Anyway, but the pushchairs are really, really good. I think it's the whoosh. See, I'm excited. So I'm talking 10 to the dozen. If you can keep up with me, fair play. If you can't, just slow me down a bit. But then you think, oh, I don't really want to do that. God, Caroline, shut up. Everybody, just be quiet a minute. Let's just get through this video. I know we're all excited. That's my brain. That's like living in my brain today. Yeah, even at the baby and toddler show, there's some lovely new designs coming out. But when we looked in the prams, it was ridiculous, actually. My most favourite pram is the Silver Cross, because that is luxurious. But then there is another one that I'm very tempted to buy myself, and I can't remember what it's called, but you'll probably hear all about it anyway when I upload the video from that day, which I haven't done yet because it's lots of little clips I took throughout the day. And those are the ones that take the longest time. When I do things like this, it's just easy to clip them together. Anyway, God, I'm going to shut up now and turn you around. Ta-da! What do you think, Emma Jane, then? Do you like that one? It's very bright. Actually, that looks really pinky on there. It doesn't look that pinky in real life, but it does on my phone camera. Let's see if I can get you down there then, folks. Oh, crashed and walloped Emma Jane at the first hurdle. Sorry about that, guys. Did you like your little roller coaster? I hope nobody got a headache from that. But this is me. This is what I'm like. Sorry about that. I realised that I cut myself on the finger. Did any of you notice that while I was yipping? Oh, it's such a beautiful design, isn't it, Emma Jane? Hey? So here's the cozy toes. On the rain cover. No, you stay there, Emily. Don't come around this way now. You have to go around the other way. Sweetheart, you have to go around the other way. This is the rain cover. Perfect. Still got it on there, the little mermaid. Hang on, man. You want to go through there? Hang on. You want to come through this way? Go on, then. Here you go. Go on, then. Oh, that's it. Go on, keep going. Keep going, you cheeky girl. It's a cheeky girl, Millie Knight. I think it's beautiful, don't you? Wow. Oh, here we come again. Oh, Mum, that's a pram. You know, you're not coming up with me. No, go find your ball. Go find your ball. Go on, go find it. Go find it. Go find it. It's over that way. Keep going. Keep going. She's got a really good sniffer, so even though she's blind, she can sniff out her ball. She likes playing ball still, which I love. Look at the luxury on the cozy toes. It's so super soft. And look at that design. Oh my goodness, Emma Jane, it's so cute. And I also love when it folds back. This is where they can put their hands up. Ta-da! Well, I think, or is it to put the bar through? Might be to put the bar through, actually. Could be to put it up like that. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. I never really knew what that was for. Is it a hand muff? If you know, tell me if you've got any idea. Okay. Right, here we go. I'm just looking at it thinking, I'm not convinced that, yeah, it will fit in my boot, but I think this bit will have to go over the seat. You can't see very well there, can you? Hang on, let's move you to a different area. Okay, you're back in the window. Let's hope that, oh my gosh, you're tilted. I'm not convinced I'm gonna get this to be less tilted for you. Oh, you can't look over there. Oh, no, you can't. No, you can't. I know you want to, but you're not. I'm telling you now, you're not. Okay, guys? Oh, and again. Good job the chair's in the way. Oh, Millie's got her ball. There, I think we're right. I think we're okay. You are a little bit tilted. I'm sorry about that. And if you've come on to watch this about the Super 2, know that I am not a professional. If you hadn't realised by now, I'm not a professional photographer. And also, if you hadn't realised by now, Emma Jane is a doll. She is Kim by Sigrid Bock. I think that's German. Standing toddler. Lovely jubbly. Okay, here we go then. Oh, goodness me, it's got cable ties at the bottom. And where's the knife? I don't want to cut myself again. I'm always cutting myself, even with the kitchen knives. So this little knife is just, oh, I think it'll be able to open actually. Right there. Oh. And it is still quite heavy, so if you're thinking about getting one, it is still quite heavy, but it does go down small, and it does have a handle here. So it is still, it's substantial, it's a good pushchair, but I couldn't use this. Like with the eye candy, I walked across fields, down muddy, dirty, bumpy lanes, you know, full of stones and gravel. But you couldn't do that with this. So I will miss that aspect of it. But now Millie's blind, she's not really into those sort of walks. Woohoo! Oh yeah, that is, let's get that off. That's the hood. The hood was down there. There we go. Here's the hood. So this is it without the hood. And another reason why I like Cosatto is because of the size of the hood. We've got a cup holder, which for the eye candy I had to buy a cup holder, and then the cup was out of stock for ages. Where does this go? Oh, I think there's a button somewhere. Where do you think this goes then? Up there? No, that's for that. Where does this go? I thought there was a button where it just slides into the button. Ah, there it is. Yes, that side. I was going to say. And here is the thing, you know, so it is all new. And so I got this for £149 posted. And I don't know if any of you remember that I got the Super 3 for the boys, cheap as well, because the lady accepted my offer on eBay. So even though I know this is cheaper because it's an older design, but I'm not worried about that. That doesn't bother me. So it has a Velcro on the back. So the back of the seat has Velcro, and you can just attach that to it. Let's get this on. There we go. The basket. Where's this thing? This is why I need friends with me who know all about prams, because I'm not a pram guru. Just in case you realise, I like prams, but I like the simplicity of vintage prams. These are a bit confusing, these new models. But then you can't go too wrong with a stroller. I mean, if you see me and Sheila trying to figure out how to put together her prams when they've arrived, then you know. Look at that, Emma Jane. Look at that. Look at that big hood, aunties. That is what we like. Look at that. It's perfect big hood. I'll show you better in a minute. So it goes all the way back. And this here, Emma Jane, I think this is meant to be a tablet holder. I think you can put your tablet in there and then they can watch something. Wow, it's so easy, isn't it? And then it's got a little leg piece that can go up and down. And then the seat, it's got a little, I think it says it goes from newborn. I didn't put a newborn in it, personally. Unless, I would put a newborn in it if it had a seat, if it had a nest. Newborn nests, because that is just not right for a newborn. It's like, maybe if you've got a newborn with, it's called croup, and they struggling to breathe because it does go up a little bit. It's not completely flat, it does go up a little bit, but like for instance, I would put James in there. No way, no way, no way, no way. So we've got the muff. Let's push you down a little bit so you can see now. Well, let's put you somewhere else. I'll have to check that footage to see if you spoiled my secret. Well, it's not a secret, it's just how I've got to do the videos. I'm trying to make it fun, you know, rather than just a plain old box reveal. A box opening, which I know a lot of people like, but I like to make things fun. Anyway, can I just move you in your pram? You can sit in it if you want, yes. Considering you are one of the reasons why Mummy had to get one like this. Let's just unclip it. Okay, can you see yourself in there? Can you? You've got your lovely red headband on today, haven't you? So it has got these straps that can come off for washing. See, it's really good. And then the straps also are really good because they come out as well, so you can easily get the head hugger out, which is what we're going to do now because we don't want the head hugger in there. No, we don't. And I wouldn't say the basket is it's rubbish, but it's a basket. And there you go. It's not like I'm walking anywhere shopping. And well, we say that, don't we, Emma Jane? But we do shop. And at the moment, the straps are in the lowest one, so we will have to move that one. Let's just get you in. Ready? Yay! There, now you can put your legs out. I think that's as far as it goes, but oh no, it goes up another one. I think that's as far, that's better, isn't it? How you sat in there. We'll have to put the straps up higher. Woohoo! Right, now there were other ones that I liked. I also wish it had a bar. I do like a bar. But there you go. You can see. So you'd have to be looking down, wouldn't you, to notice. But if she had her cozy toes on, nobody would notice that she was in there. So you can have it different. I just like that. I just think that that's a nice size, don't you? Do you think that's a nice size, Emma Jane? Let's push that in there. I think that pushes in there. This comes out here. This comes out here. And then I'll have to move the straps up to make it come around you, but let's have a look. Yeah, the straps are all very small at the moment for little ones. So we'll have to work on the straps. Can you show aunties what we're doing? Look at you just looking up like that. Oh, you don't like that there? Okay. Shall we just tuck it around the back then? There you go. Is that better? Is that better for you, ma'am? Hey, is that better for you, boss? I'm trying, I'm doing it as fast as I can. Oh, that's one, that side. and it stretches out through here, this side. Let's have a look. This goes up through there. This one we'll pull it tight because it's all on the same strap, isn't it? Your legs are sticking out a bit long. Your feet are. You're not as relaxed as Annie in here, are you? Whoa! Okay. No, because I don't like really doing it. Millie's come to have a look, see? Because Millie's like, ooh, I think I hear a pram noise. Millie says, I know when it's pram time. It's time to go out. Not today, Millie night. Not today. I'm not putting any little ones in here, so I'm going to take the strap out of the back as well here. Which is harder to do with Missy here, sat here. And, you know, sometimes for a toddler you don't need them, do you? But don't listen to my advice. Always use the manufacturer's advice, guide. We'll put them right at the top. Yeah. I know you don't like straps on the top. But we're showing aunties, and they might get one for their little girls, see? So we're just showing aunties how easy it is to do that. And then, this is how you... Look at her down. She's like, no way. I don't want to be lying flat. You definitely don't want to be lying flat, do you? Hey? Let's just make sure your legs are a bit straighter. Can you straighten up your legs a little bit for Mum? I've got to bring you around here, look. And now we've got to pull the straps. Like in the photo there, it looks like she's really lying down in the video, I mean. But she's not. Probably got to undo that and then put it on. There we go. That's that one. There we go. There we go, aunties. I wish this was a little bit more extended. I don't know, maybe in the Super 2 it is. But it also doesn't help that Missy's slouching there, right? Yeah. Maybe if I put like a little pillow behind her, she'll sit up a bit better. She does have straight legs, which isn't always easy. Oh, let's find a little cushion. Oh, let's put the head hugger behind you a minute, see if we've got that right there. No, you don't need a baby head hugger. I know, but we're just putting it behind. No, okay, she don't want that, aunties. Oh, no need to get fussy. I'll put it back on. Minnie, right out the way, darling. Good girl. Good girl. I'm not going anywhere. Minnie thinks I'm going out, so that's why she's around my legs. That's all nice stuff in there that we've also got to show aunties. Let's find a little cushion. Oh, we need a little blanket. Hang on, aunties. Mummy's just going to get a little blanket. I know it's a boy one, Emma Jane, but I just got it really quickly, okay? I just got it out really quickly. You won't have to have a boy one. We've got plenty of girl ones. There, aunties, what do you think? You think she looks better in that, like that? I do. I definitely think she looks better like that. And then we put that down. And then even if, I mean, it's easier to hide your baby in the winter because you have the foot muff. But also what you can do in the summer is have this down, and you could just hang from here down to there like a muslin, just so it's breathable and the sides are open. And maybe open up the back. So then people don't stop you and say, you shouldn't be doing that because that's a baby. Don't cover up a baby in the pram, which is what they do say. And just, it's got Velcro there, look, for these little sidey bits. Just to keep them up out of the way. There. Very nice. It's such a dream to push. They are really nice. They have swivel wheels. But like I say, the basket is just... Well, I think you could put a big bag of shopping in there. You could put shopping in there. Well, depending on what you call a big bag. Just a normal size shopping bag in there. You like that, don't you? Well, Emma Jane is happy. Are you happy? See, we have this one out as well. And this has got straight legs. This is 1990s, early 90s. Mamas and papas, and it's got straight legs. But since I've had 2 mishaps taking out vintage prams now, I don't want to keep taking out my vintage stuff because I definitely don't want it to bust the stuff that I had for my children. And I love the Wayfarers. So I am, yeah, this photo's up nice and small. Emma Jane looks cute in it, but I don't want to take it out anywhere, you know, just have it out here when it's sunny and that, and or indoors. It's going back down the garden anyway. I think I might just use it for a photograph and then it's going back down the garden. So we do have some bits here and here to show you. Oh, I showed you those, yes. No, yeah, you have seen that video where I showed you these. They're going down to Hillside because they're vintage, and I don't have anyone that'll fit them at the moment. And I do say at the moment because it is always at the moment. So anyway, aunties, from Mummy and Emma Jane, thank you very much for watching. Are you going to say goodbye? Are you going to say goodbye? Are you going to say goodbye? Ding, 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 ding. No, she's not. So see you in the next video. Bye. Woo! Woo! Not amused. Not amused.